Shalom, shalom, manakna wa bar inshallah walakim la thum call shabwai baha wa kakshoya bashmal shah. And with the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the Spirit and Prophet Bashmal Shah to preach to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and Israelite foreigners repent ye for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Basham Yahusha, Basham Chag Kudash, wa Mashana Kabadim Zakoim Na wa Malakim Shoy Shallah Zakoim Chag Adawal. Wachasa, Washalawam, Wabarakim La Bachayasha, Gawayasha, Shalawam. So all praise to the Most High Yahweh, which means he exists. By Hashem in the name, Yahweh Shai delivers. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel, Shalawam, which means peace. All right, so this is Barashia, chapter 31 and verse 47. We start at verse 20. Genesis 31 and 20. All right, and I just want to do a video going into the difference in Lashon Kodash, which is the true language, and Aramaic, all right, or the Syrian language, which is Aramaic, because a lot of times so-called Christians like to say that the Lord spoke, or they like to negate the fact that the Lord spoke the Lashon Kodash. All right, they'll be like, oh, you what language did JC speak? Just speaking in their language. What language did JC speak? Oh, he spoke Aramaic. They'll say something like that, you see. But the Lord name is Yahushua HaMashiach. All right. So, just going into that, this is Barashia, chapter 31 and verse 20. Genesis 31 and 20 says, and Jacob stole away unawares to Laban the Syrian, and that he told him not that he fled. All right. And it says Laban the Syrian because he lived in the land of Syria, all right, or the land of Aram, all right. He spoke the Syrian language, which is Aramaean or Aramaic, all right. So going down to verse 47, this is in Laban called it Jagar Sahaduta, and Yaiquab called it Galid, all right. And the reason being that they call it two different things is because, again, Laban spoke the Aramaic, all right, and Yaiquab spoke the Lashon Kodash, all right. And in Aramaic, it is Salah. He called it Jagar Sahaduta, which means witness heap. All right, again, because that's in that language. All right, but it will be Yagar Shahad Wata. All right, Yagar Shahad Wata, which means witness heap. All right, and as you can see right here, it says Yagar Shahad Wata is Aramaic. All right. All right, it says, and Laban said, this heap is a witness between me and thee this day. Therefore, the name of it was called Galid, and that was by Yaiquab, which means the same thing, but in the Lashon Kodash, all right, Galid, which means witness heap, and that is in the Hebrew, all right. But basically, this was a place where they made a covenant between each other, and that was the heap of rocks was a witness to that covenant that they had, all right. But there is a difference between the two, okay. The Lord has always kept a line that had the language, all right, and going from Ibar, which in the scriptures is Eber, meaning from the past. That's the language from the past. So those that were on the righteous line always kept the language, all right. And one of those people being our forefather Yaiquab, Jacob, supplanter, all right. So going from Ibar, or even from the beginning, you see the language was always Lashon Kodash, Ibaryath, all right. It was always spoke by Ibaryath in the Hebrews from the beginning all the way. I mean, we got it now, you see, but we had a falling away, and that falling away began in 70 AD when the temple was ransacked, you see. But I want to get another precept, because the Lord did indeed speak the Lashon Kodash, all right. And we get an account of that in I'll get it, but let's go to Yeshaya chapter 36 and verse 11. Isaiah 36 and 11, it says, then Elikim and Shebna, then said Elikim and Shebna and Joah unto Rashabkeh, speak, I pray thee, unto the servants in the Syrian language, for we understand it, and speak not unto us in the Jews' language, in the ears of the people that are on the wall. All right, and the Syrian language, again, is going to be the Aramaic or Aramaean. All right, you see, Aramaic language of Aramaic. All right, so those that were in that particular area spoke the Syrian language, which is Aramaic. All right, and the Jews' language, of course, is going to be Lashon Kodash. All right, you see right here, the Jews language. In the Jew, it says Jewish, but in the Jew language, Hebrew. Okay. All right, let me get another precept. This is Acts chapter 26 and verse 14. It says, "And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And I said, Who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahweh Shah, whom thou persecutest." You see, so the Lord spoke Hebrew. It doesn't say Aramaic right there. All right, but Aramaic is a branch off from the Hebrew, but the pure tongue is going to be Lashwan Kodash, all right, Baryath. All right. And just to prove that, this is Zephaniah, Tazapanya, chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, "For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, to serve him with one consent." All right, and that pure language, again, pure means unmixed, you see, and it was a reason that they called it two different things. The pure language was with Yaikwab, all right, and the Aramaic was with Laban, all right, and Laban, his name means white or whiteness, all right, but pure means unmixed. You see, when you don't have the pure form, it has some qualities of being adulterated or mixed with other things. You see, that's why they call it two different things, all right, because that wasn't a pure form of Hebrew, all right. But nevertheless, the Lord did speak the Lashwan Kodash, and there is a difference in each form Hebrew, you know. Just in this video, I want to encapsulate the Aramaic and the Lashwan Kodash. But Lord's will, that was edifying. Call Lightem La Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah B'Hashem Kodash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles, great meals on the 12 minutes truth and rule well. Hey, much respect to you, brothers. That they pursue truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.